in terms of specific stocks. So HDFC Bank, of course, there was a technical factor. Reliance was adding pressure downwards, and then there was Kotak Bank and ITC. So between these 5 names, you can it's about 80% of the 120-point loss that you had in the index, maybe a little bit more by close. The old economy oil companies, BPCL, ONGC, Coal India, these are the names which actually ended higher. Market breadth suffered quite a bit by close. I think there is not very much by way of difference between gainers and losers. Actually, it's more down than up by close, by a small margin. But I have to say that the number of stocks which went up with volumes is a very long list as compared to, just looking at how many were down and how many were up. So numerically, more losers than gainers, but the momentum still very much in mid-cap, small caps on the upside. Surabhi.
Yes, Prashant, but I'd have to say that some of that momentum also started coming off towards the end because mid-cap index is going home with a gain of just about 0.25%. And this index was roaring away with a 1% move in the morning, but a lot of caution creeping in this side of the market. Anyway, since it's up, we'll start with the winners. Some of the result reactions like Astral, Vesuvius, these are the high flyers of the day, 20% up on a Vesuvius. Decent gains on a Policy Bazaar. Some of the hotel stocks like Lemon Tree, Indian Hotels, not bad, 2 to 3% up on some of these as well. But then I have to add some of the areas where there was a lot of profit taking, some caution. And this includes the PSU basket. So whether you're looking at NFL from the fertilizer space, REC, PFC, quite a few of these names. Include some of the PSU banks as well, by the way, like a Bank of India, for instance, City Union Bank. So some of the others, not so much City Union, but of course, Bank of India is definitely a case in point, where the gains became a little more muted. NCC, these were some of the other names where there was some pressure. However, Bank of Baroda has had a pretty decent session for itself. The numbers were well received by the market. We'll just pull up the final tally here. At its peak, it was up about 2%. It's still going home with a gain of almost 2%. So good numbers rewarded well by the market. Vodafone Idea, just a 7.5 rupees stock, but managed a bit of an uplift, an up move for itself. Hudco, 7%, Trident. So you do have, of course, the movers and shakers on the upside in the mid-cap market. But yes, a fair amount of caution definitely creeping through. But I guess, Prashant, we can't take away from the fall, the fact that the pace of the fall in the last 1 hour was definitely something that you can't ignore and look away from.
Yeah, no, absolutely. In the last, I think, 15-20 minutes, the Nifty Bank lost 150, 160 points. And I think Nifty, of course, was looking a little weaker earlier as well. So 18,273 on the Nifty. We've closed below the lower end of the rising channel, which is at 18,296. That's a level we highlighted at 2:30. By close at 3:30, an hour later, that was gone. All eyes on U.S. markets. Jay Bala, for example, was talking about that don't ignore US. It seems all calm on the surface, but there's a fair bit of pain under the surface, and it will emerge for the broader market there as well. US retail sales data will be the big one to watch when we come back tomorrow. And of course, we'll pick up where we left off based on some of the global stuff we will get.